Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? It's your boy RJ in the house. Still in Dallas right now. This has been an amazing weekend, guys. I came up Friday night, late Friday, as a matter of fact. I was supposed to have left Houston at 4, but through some unforeseen circumstances and things that tried to hinder me, I ended up not leaving till around 8 or so, and I got here I guess around 11ish or whatnot. But anywho, guys, I just want to take a few minutes of your time just to say, look, stay positive at all costs, for real. I mean, yesterday was so amazing. For those of you who didn't see the post, I came up for the open casting call for the upcoming BET miniseries about Uptown Records. Now, for those of you who are a little seasoned, who a little seasoned in age, let's say those of you who graduated somewhere around the the '90s and whatnot, grew up in that era, you remember how big a powerhouse Uptown was. I mean, they had Jodeci, Heavy D, Father MC, Christopher Williams, and what have you. I mean, just that New Jack sound that those of us in my little ram here know and love. Although there were some youngsters there too and whatnot who knew what was up with that era as well. But anyway, guys, just to kind of cut to the chase, I mean, the auditions were amazing. I mean, everyone's energy was so positive. Everyone was upbeat. I mean, I hadn't seen nothing like that in a while. I was, me, I'm always hold conversations with people and what have you. I don't meet strangers per se. My immediate circle is very small, but I know a lot of people and I don't mind, conversing with just about anybody. But I heard a lady behind me say that she made a vow, not a New Year's resolution, but she made a vow to herself. Who that? Parsi, hey, brother, what's up? Yeah, hey, man, just, hey, doing what I got to do, baby. Hey, representing. Anywho, this lady, she was like, she made a vow this year that she was going to do away with negative people, people who had been bringing her down and whatnot, the naysayers and whatnot, the haters or what have you. And I told her, I says, hey, that's amazing. That's awesome. And so, I mean, everyone I encountered, I mean, they were ready. They were hyped. I mean, and honestly, just to have the opportunity to audition in front of Robi Reed and Harrell was amazing. I mean, the energy in that room was just off the charts. I mean, it was just like, I mean, wow, you probably already know it. Well, actually, I put the pictures up, for those of you who did see Audition for Heavy Diddly 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 D, and it was so amazing. Literally, just being able to step outside of me and just even have the chance to audition to portray someone like Heavy, who I grew up on, was just awesome. Guys, I'm saying 2020 has some amazing things in store. I mean, for real. For those of you who want to believe it, all I'm saying is jump on this positivity train, guys. Amazing things are happening. What do you say, Parsi? I feel the same way. Remove that negative vibe. You're so right about that, brother. I mean, I would tell anybody, if you're waiting for the right time or whatever, or you think there's something you got to get out of the way first, do this. I can understand that, but I'm just going to say my advice is to jump right in and start when you know that it's on your mind to do. Whatever it is you're trying to do. I mean, for those of you who know, I'm a teacher by day. Actually, you know what? This is what I tell people. I am an actor who happens to have a day job. I'm a special education teacher in Houston, and I love what I do. I do. I mean, I love being a mentor. I love being an inspiration to the youth. But acting is in me. I mean, acting is my forte. I've always been an entertainer of sorts. I mean, even in the military, just making up little skits and impersonating my superior NCOs and officers, which kind of got me in trouble a few times here and there. And anyway, guys, but seriously, just whatever it is that is on your mind and your heart to do, jump in there and start doing it, guys. I mean, I've been saying it for a long time. I actually said it at the start of 2019 that going into the new decade, it's going to be amazing. I mean, seriously, this is like the new roaring 20s or whatever. I mean, there's some great things in the making. Overall, I mean, in just about every industry that you can think of. I mean, I know we, see all the stuff that's on the news. I mean, I'm not, oblivious. I don't see the world through rose-colored glasses. I mean, I know that there's things that, we're faced with as a whole, but I'm saying, guys, literally, this is the time to do so. I mean, you trying to start a business, just pick up a new trade or whatever. I mean, jump in there, do it. I mean, seriously, it's getting crucial in a good way, guys. I mean, let's do what we got to do. Let's learn to lift each other up. And that's one thing that I did love about the auditions. I mean, even though there were a few people, who were rather, had some stage fright and whatnot. I mean, everyone just encouraged them on, if they, forgot the lyrics to a song or whatever, everybody just kind of jumped in and started helping them. I mean, just helping them get that. That's what you got to do. I mean, whatever circle you roll with, whatever tribe you roll with, make sure it's a tribe that's uplifting you. And that's real talk. I had someone say to me one time, I don't want to stand all these self-help people. I don't want to stand all these people that think they got the key. I mean, well, first of all, myself personally, I don't have the key. And I don't think any self-help guru or whatever has the key. It's just, who wants to who wants to hear negativity all day? I mean, for real, there's all kind of shit that happens to us constantly. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we can think right off the top of our head at least 5 things that we have going wrong in our life. What about that one? What about that one good thing? How about that? How about we take time and focus on that kind of stuff sometimes? I mean, for real, you don't have to tell somebody, oh, hell, the rent's due on the 1st. I mean, we know that. You don't have to tell somebody, oh, yeah, I guess I got to get up and go to work on Monday and myself Tuesday, whatever. But, I mean, that's going to happen. I mean, and not to say that you should hate your job, but, and if you do hate your job, find something else. Get you something that's going to bring you joy is what I'm saying. And them negative naysayers, I mean, cut them jokers off for real. I mean, cut them son of guns off. I had to get a little country on y'all. Y'all know I'm a country boy from East Texas, Palestine, baby, representing all day long. But I'm saying, cut them jokers off. You don't need that in your psyche. No, not in 2020 or beyond. I'm talking about, hey, whoever want to listen, let's get it, y'all. Hey, this is what I do. RJ is right there with you, rooting you on. Trust me, I am that kind. I'm going after mine, but I also uplift others. I mean, hey, come on. Let's get it, y'all. Whatever it is that you're trying to do. I mean, to my fellow actor colleagues, let's grind. Let's grind. I mean, hey, Hollywood is looking for new material. They're looking for new faces, y'all. Don't give up. I don't care. I mean, hell, I'm 41 years old. I mean, you wouldn't have told me that, hell, even 10 years ago that I would be pursuing my acting career. I mean, literally, it was something that was always kind of in the back of my head. I knew I always loved theater, I always loved drama, what have you, public speaking and whatnot. But I had no idea that it was going to take off the way that it did once I overcame my fears. And literally, I mean, I went from one day almost talking myself out of going on set as an extra for a local production in Houston to less than 2 years later. I mean, hell, 15, 16 months later, having a SAG card. I mean, honestly, and I did that without even leaving Houston, And not saying all that to brag or boast or anything. I'm just saying that when you put your mind to do something, it will happen as long as you don't lose focus. For real. I mean, get in your mind what you're going to do. Start today. Real talk. I can't stress that enough. I say it every day. I mean, I don't do these every day, these videos, but I mean, whenever it hits my spirit to do so, I'm going to do that. Yeah, you see me do my little comedic, check it out, y'all videos, ridiculing or making fun of whatever's going on, But seriously, this is the meat and potatoes of me right here. The comedy is like a side dish, or a good dessert. But the meat and potatoes of RJ Atkins is the spirit of a go-getter. Somebody who's trying to have something. I mean, my grandfather, the late great Ira Atkins, taught me that. Boy, you want something, you go get it. And for those of you who had the pleasure of knowing him, he was handicapped. He couldn't walk. He had polio as a baby, but he did not let that stop him. He found the one thing that he could do. Air Force. He had another brother who was a plumber. And he actually outlived them all. I think it was about 9 or 10 of them total, like 4 boys, 5 girls, 9 of them. But anyway, Pawpaw, he found the one thing he could do, and that was work on cars. And for those of you, who grew up who was in Palestine, Texas, born and raised, around his time, y'all know he was a damn good mechanic too. Seriously. So I'm thankful that I had somebody like that to instill that in me, to put that in my hard drive from a young age. And I thank my parents for doing that, for knowing that, the situation they was in at the time, they wasn't in a situation where they was able to give me a good raising, but they sent me to live with my grandparents. And honestly, I mean, I get teary-eyed, just thinking about my papa sometimes, just those things that he always instilled in me, like, baby boy, anything you want, you can have. He told me one day, he's like, baby boy, he says, everybody, can't do the same thing. He said, but what's for you is for you, And then just to hear Miss Robi Reed say that again yesterday, I mean, that's kind of like her little catchphrase. She says, what's for you is for you. Just to hear her say that again was so amazing. And I mean, whatever comes of the audition, and everything, I'm just pumped. I'm excited. Seriously, I'm so ready. Who's that right there? Well, oh, Derek Willie said, watch your back. What is that, Maria? Team Uplift Tribe. That's right, wifey. Diamond. Hey, how's it going, Diamond? But anyway, guys, let's get it. Let's get after hours and let's stop making excuses. I mean, everything that you've been putting off, I don't care. Like I say, I'm 41 years old, and I'm just now, branching out and really taking this thing seriously and really truly giving my acting career a go. And it's been amazing, and I'm not slowing down no time soon. Hell, with Cicely Tyson, she 95 or so, and she said she have no plans to retire. Betty White, she 98, still kicking. You feel me? So age really ain't nothing but a number. Shout out to the late great Aaliyah. That was my baby, y'all. I mean, she left here before 9/11, but who was that? My cousin. Hey, cuz. Yo, yep, it sure was. His shop was right across from Kroger's, cuz. It sure was. I mean, I spent many a days in there, had my little afro, same big eyes I got right now, walking across the street to get some, candy or, Cokes or whatever it was that I wanted at the time. But anywho, guys, let's kick it in gear, for real. Let's kick it in gear. I don't want to hear no more excuses. Whatever it is in your mind to do, if it's starting a business, if it's writing a book, whatever your heart desires, I want to see you get there. I want to see you get everything that's meant for you, and that's real talk. That's from the bottom of my heart. That's one thing that, I pride myself in, that I never felt the need to be jealous of nobody, because I know that there's something out there for everybody. Ain't no need to hate on nobody. Ain't no need to try to put no stumbling blocks in front of nobody, because guess what? The same thing they got, you can have too. That's what's so hard about it. We all human. Every great person that's ever lived is a human being, that bleed and have bodily functions, So that means that guess what? We can have it too. Everybody can. Superhumans, walking around that are above the rest of us, that have these abilities and we don't know. You're that superhuman. You are. You're that go-getter. You're that one that says, I can have what my heart desires. All I got to do is not give up. All I got to do is not allow those negative people to come into my psyche and tell me what I can and can't do. Just because they don't want it, let them get on somewhere. I think Bun B said in one of his songs, I think the last UGK album, before Pimp C died, he said, just because they funky ass couldn't do it, they ain't you. You get yours. Don't worry about what them haters say. Don't worry about what them negative people say. Kick them jokers to the curb. That's for real. Get them out of your psyche. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your dog, your cat, whoever it is. I don't care who they are. Get them negative jokers out of your ear, and you get to work. Starting now, whatever your heart desires, you get. What's that? Cuz, yeah, you enrolling in business school? That's right, cuz, get that thing. Start your business. Start it. I mean, here's the thing. Sometimes people past will make them think they can't do something. Look, I don't care what you did in your past. You're still here. Whatever mistakes you made in the past, forgive yourself. See, some people forget. They say, well, you got to forgive others for what they did to you. Well, yeah, that's true. Definitely true. But you got to forgive yourself first, too. Because I believe that's a lot of the problem. Sometimes you don't forgive yourself for the decisions you made. Oh, I should have did this 10 years ago. I should have did this 20 years ago. Well, you could have, would have, you should have. Get over it and get started now, or else you're going to spend another 20 years saying what you could have, would have, should have did. Or another 40 years, if we have that much time. You don't want to keep on putting stuff off, putting it off, till later, saying, well, I'll do it later, because later may never come. Get started now. You don't want to be a 90-year-old man talking about, I should have did this a long time ago, Sonny, when I had the chance. No, let's do it now. Wake up with that mindset. I tell y'all, you got to start first thing in the morning. You pray, you meditate, whatever it is that you do. Do that. Wake up with the mindset that today is my day. I don't care what happened on yesterday. Hell, I had all kind of hindrances trying to stop me from getting here to Dallas for the audition. Trust me, I had back to back stuff trying to happen that was trying to stop me from coming. But I was determined. Wasn't nothing stopping me from getting here. Nothing was stopping me. I said, I'm going to Dallas. I'm going to audition for Robi Reed and Andre Harrell. I'm going. And I'm going to be one of the first, I said I was going to be one of the first 100, but I was actually one of the first 60 in line. And like I said, it was so positive. I was just happy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Andre and Robi brought, a great vibe with them, but I mean, whatever it was unlike anything I've ever seen. People celebrating each other. I mean, people giving each other daps and hugs and following each other on Instagram, exchanging numbers and whatnot. That's what it's about, y'all. Uplift one another. Those of you that's going the same direction, don't hate on each other. Let me see what you say, Derek. Getting your SAG account. That's damn right, baby. Damn right you're going to get that SAG card. Yeah, you're going to get it. I got mine. You getting yours too, brother. I'm just a man like you, And trust me, we gonna put some good shit out there. We gonna make it do what it do. Trust that. Great things are happening, y'all. And all I'm saying is jump on board. Whatever it is. If it's acting, do it. Starting a business, do it. Whatever your heart desires, get started today. No more excuses. That's real talk. I say that every day. I don't care if you get sick of it. It's just me. This is who I am. Remember, this is RJ. I'm a positive person. I can't help it. I plan to remain positive to the day I die, and I don't plan to go nowhere no time soon. So get used to this face, y'all. Get used to it, because guess what? I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm going to keep on motivating. I'm going to keep on bringing the positive energy with me. I'm going to make it do what it do, because this is what's in me to do. Anything less would be uncivilized. Remember that old Right Guard commercial back in the day? Anything less would be uncivilized. Anything less than this for me is uncivilized. If you don't see me like this, if you don't see me positive, if you don't see me uplifted, something's wrong. You're going to know something's wrong with RJ or Rick or whatever it is you know me by. You feel me? You're going to know something ain't right. Because this is who I am. This is my heart and soul. This is the meat and potatoes of who I am. I'm a positive person. I uplift people. I ain't no hater. I love to see people happy. I love to see people getting what's theirs. Because guess what? I'm going to be happy and I'm going to get what's mine too, y'all. Look, let's jump in here. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. I want you to have a great week. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. If you're off, get some barbecue. Celebrate the legacy of a great man. Dr. Martin Luther King was a great man. Honestly, I mean, couldn't end this live video without talking about him. Dr. Martin Luther King was an awesome, awesome man, and the things that he stood for. It was about all of us, everybody, all these divisions we got amongst ourselves. I don't care you black, white, green, yellow, polka dotted, Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, whatever you are. I don't care what you are. We all human in this thing. Let's get it. I celebrate those who are positive. That's the one thing. If you a positive person and you ain't no hater, guess what? You my brother, you my sister. That's the one thing we got in common. Let's get that. You feel me? That's enough in common for me. You ain't no hater. You ain't trying to stop nobody. Because guess what? Sometimes those that look like you, just like you, sometimes those who grew up in the same neighborhood as you can be your hater. We so used to familiarity. Step outside the box. My principal was talking the other day to a couple of students. He was saying, when you get out of school, travel the world, see other cultures, see other things. That's what it's about. Stepping outside the box sometimes. But my whole point is, y'all, let's get it. Let's get it. I get long-winded, but hey, when it's in here, I can't help but share it with you. And I'm so thankful for technology like Facebook Live that allows us to do this type of stuff. But anywho, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I want you to enjoy the rest of your weekend, the rest of your week, and I want you to make it do what it do and get what's yours, because you are the bomb diggity and can't nobody stop you, not even yourself, when you want what you really want. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Peace.